Here's another idea I just had. This trailer back here was built by my dad. It's built out of an old 58 Gator boat trailer. And I hauled it up here from Georgia. In fact, I made a couple of trips back and forth to Georgia with it. And I felt like the axle wasn't heavy enough. And if you look at that axle, I don't know if you can tell it or not, but it's been cut half in the middle and stuck back together and bolted. Which means that it the wheels kind of sit out a little. And I thought, this is a good heavy trailer. My dad used to haul a boatload of weight with it. But I always thought it'd be a perfect trailer if it had a little heavier axle. It might make more sense to take that axle and put it under this trailer, take this axle out and use it for my Coke box trailer. And I was thinking that if this turns out to be the same, it's a little hard to get a good measurement, but it looks like it's pretty close. I bet it is the same. I could literally put that axle under here and take this axle out, modify it, straighten it, put it under the Coke box. Yep, sure could. That might be what I wind up doing right there. Leave it up to me to find the longest way to possibly get from point A to point B. But that might be it right there. Oh good, I just happen to have my calipers in the back of the truck. So let's just take a look. Alrighty. Yeah, 4.5, that's it. So that's the same. What did it take to get them out? Let's see. Oh, just a couple big old U-bolts on top of them. So I could pop those U-bolts out fairly easily. Get that axle out of there fairly easily. Shorten up that other axle and put it under there. And yeah. Now, I know these have got good bearings in them because I know Dad put new bearings in them back when he had it. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen here. I got a feeling that's what's going to happen right here. Okay then, there's that. It's kind of funny to look at that old trailer. Reminds me, my dad never owned a welder. I think a welder was always too expensive a tool for him. Dad didn't make a lot of money, but he always made do real well with what he had. And in spite of the fact that he never owned a welder or never knew how to weld, he managed to build an awful lot of stuff. Just like that axle, when I look at it back there, it's got the axle's been cut and stretched and had a rod, one size larger piece of metal put over it and then bolted back together. And that's how Dad did things a lot of times. And there was nothing wrong with it. He made, like I say, he made good stuff that worked. Anyway, there's that.